Hello dear students, myself Shaikh Yasin, business coach, consultant, trainer and motivational speaker. Dear students, today I am going to bring you very valuable information through this video for those students who are right now studying in 10th and 12th standards and they are going to face their final board exams in 2023. Trust me dear students, in this video I am going to give you very insightful information how you have to set a goal in your study life, step by step procedure to achieve your goal, and how you have to establish a good habit of doing a regular study. On top of that, I'm going to tell you how you have to create a conducive environment wherein group of students will come together and they will do brainstorming session all the time to share their knowledge. In this way, you can boost your confidence by having a good knowledge from your friend circle, and that ultimately give you better results in your final board exams. On top of that, dear students, I'm going to tell you how you have to engage and involve yourself in extracurricular activities that will give better physical and mental health as well. So, dear students, I'm going to request you to forward my video as much as possible to your friend circle in schools, in your private tuitions, in your societies, and in your relatives as well. Because I just want to share this information to a lot of students so that they can try to implement my concept, try to implement this information in their day-to-day school life, and they can get better results in their final exams. So, dear students, I am available on YouTube as well. If you want to search me on YouTube, you just go to YouTube and search box and type SY Business Consultancy. Yes for Solapur, Y for yellow. As soon as you type SY Business Consultancy in search box, you will see my photo there. I would like to request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like it and share it with your contact list. And don't forget to press the bell icon below to get more updated videos. Dear students, I'm going to request you to put your valuable comments as well in the comment section so that I can read those comments, and it will give me a lot of inspiration and encouragement to bring you more valuable videos in future. So dear students, today I have very important topic to discuss with you. The name of the topic is academic excellence. ACADEMIC. Excellence. This topic may seem for you very new, but trust me dear students, this is not something a rocket science. It is a very simple topic, and I am simplified the concept in a very simple language so that you can understand and implement in your day-to-day schooling life to get a better results in your final exams. So dear students, what is by academic excellence? The definition of academic excellence in English is a demonstrated ability to put your efforts and performance to get a better results. So it is as simple as it is. So the meaning of academic excellence in Marathi is शैक्षणिक उत्कृष्टता. The meaning of academic excellence in Urdu is तालीम की अहमियत और तालीम की फजीलत. So this is a very challenging and very interesting subject wherein there is a lot of information we can discuss, but the video will go lengthy. So I don't want to make a very lengthy video, so that I am going to cover this topic in 10 factors. 10 factors to achieve the academic excellence. So let's start. First and foremost important topic under academic excellence is know yourself. So dear students, what does it mean? Know yourself. That means you have to understand your importance. At this point in time, you are standing in 10th and 12th standards, and this is a very crucial year for you. This is a very crucial time for you. This could be the turning point of your life, and this year will give the direction to your life. So you have to understand the importance of yours. And because you know, as you know that your parents, your relatives, they are having a lot of expectations about you, because you are being in 10th and 12th standards. What they're expecting that you are going to get a good result and you are going to have a great futures. So a lot of parents, they are doing sacrifices for their children when they are studying in 10th and 12th standards. I mean, they are putting all kind of efforts to provide them each and every possible source to get a better results in their final exam. So try to understand. So it is your moral responsibility to fulfill your parents' dream or your parents' expectations. So it is very important for you to understand and put yourself in a very simple situation to get a better results at your final exams. While knowing yourself, it is very important that you have to do SWOT analysis. What is that SWOT analysis? S means strength, W means weakness, O means opportunity, and T means threats. Most of the students, they are very strong in regional language subjects, that including Marathi, Hindi, Urdu, English, Sanskrit, so forth and so on. So these are their strength, because these are the theoretical subjects, and they know that in theoretical subjects they can get a very good marks. But their weaknesses are into challenging subjects such as maths and science. Most of the students, they feel that science and maths are very challenging subjects, and they feel very weak in this subject. But dear students, don't worry. There is nothing impossible. Impossible word itself says I am a possible. So if you have to put your honest efforts, more time on your weaknesses, then it will convert into opportunities. That's mean you have to do a lot of practice about maths and science. How you have to do this practice? You have to by heart the formulas. You are trying to solve the problems. You have to solve the equations, and that will boost your confidence. And these are very scoring subjects. So if you put more focus, definitely this will help you to get a good grades in your final exams. So what is the opportunities? That means if you focus on weaknesses, to convert your weaknesses into opportunities, that will give you better results. So that is opportunity. And threats. What does it mean threats? Because most of the students, even though they are trying their best in maths and science, but they have kind of a scary things in their mind, saying that if I'm not going to perform very well in final exams, maybe I'm going to lose the subject, or maybe I'm going to lose so much of marks. Dear students, please, I am going to request you, remove the scary factor from your mind. There is nothing called threat as of now for this year, because even the board, they selected the syllabus as per your capacity and mentality as well. So there is nothing called threat for you. So first and foremost important thing, you have to remove the fear factor from your mind. Once you do the SWOT analysis, you will come to know your strength, weakness, your opportunities and threat. And once you reach to the conclusion, you will become very strong. So the next factor is establish good habit of study. So you have to understand, you have to have the good habit of study, because as of now we are standing in July, okay, and your final board exams may be in Feb and March. So how many months you have now? You have almost 7 to 8 months. So right from July itself, you have to prioritize your activities. That's mean apart from your school timing and apart from your tuition timing, every day you have to put 2 hours right from July itself. And gradually you have to increase your study time. Let's say in July 2 hours, in August 3 hours, in September 4 hours. So in this way, if you have a good habit of doing regular study, it is easy for you that you don't have any pressure in front of your exams. So this is very important, that you should put yourself, or you should have a very good habitual things to study regularly on regular basis. So that is very important. And third important factor is set and work towards realistic goal. See, as I told you initially, until and unless if you don't set a goals in your study life, you are not going to reach anywhere. So it is very important that you need to set a goal, saying that I'm going to get 90%, I'm going to get 95%, 96%, 97% in 10th and 12th exam. Once you set a goal, then will be a clear roadmap for you. So you have 7 to 8 months time to achieve that goal. So how you have to achieve that goal? You have to put your action plan. You just simply don't set a goal. You should set a realistic goal, because most of the students blindly they are saying that I'm going to get a 95%, 90%, but they don't have any action plan. They don't have any roadmap. They don't have any clarity. As you know that clarity is power. So once you set a realistic goal, you have to understand the clear roadmap. Then you have to put your action plan. Then it is easy for you to achieve the goals. So while setting the goals, you should set a realistic goal which should be achievable. Okay. So this is very important. And the fourth factor is create conducive environment for study. if you see in your schools and tuition, there are some students who are very serious, who are very talented, and they are almost set their goals to get 95%, 96%, and 97%. So you have to select those friends. You have to make company with them, and group of students will come together. Talented group of students will come together, and they will have a brainstorming session all the time. In that brainstorming session, you will try to exchange your information, you will try to exchange your knowledge, you will try to exchange your concepts. So in this way, you will boost your confidence, and at the end of the day, it will give a very good kind of results to get a good marks in your final board exams. So it is very important that you should select the right friend, because as you know that in English there is a saying that one bad fish make the whole water dirty. That means one bad friend make your life ruin. So it is very important that you should have a very good friend at this crucial time of your life. So once you create a conducive environment, it is very easy for you guys to study and share your knowledge, and that ultimately give you better results in your final exam. And the next important topic is guys, books and library. What we observe, most of the students, they don't have any habit to read the books. What I mean to say, most of the students, they are almost ignoring to check their textbook. Dear students, trust me, having a good habit of reading book is very important for you guys to face your final board exams. If you see the successful people story, and that they have the good habit of reading the books, that include like Bill Gates from Microsoft, Elon Musk from Tesla, Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook, Sundar Pichai from Google. If you read their biography, you will understand how these people, they are serious about reading the books. If I'm going to give you a very good example of Bill Gates, he almost reading 10 to 15 books in a month. So understand, such a busy person, one of the richest person in the world, just spending a lot of time to read the books only. That's mean in 1 month he is reading 10 to 15 books. That's mean in 1 year he almost reading 150 to 150 200 books. So it is a very kind of a good achievement. So as of now, it is very important for you as well to refer your textbook always. Once you try to refer your textbook, you will try to understand the information, you will try to get a lot of information. And on top of that, you have to access the library. What I'm trying to say, you have to access the library because maybe most of the students, they are dreaming about JEE exam, most of the students, they are dreaming about NEET. I mean, some of the students, they are trying to get some competitive exams. So it is very important to access the library, because in library you will get various type of books from various publications. So you have to understand, dear students, whatever the information you are getting free of charge, you have to grab all, because knowledge is something very valuable assets for you, and knowledge never goes well. You have to collect as much as information from your library. You have to read a lot of publications books. That will help you to boost your knowledge. That will help you to get a good amount of information wherein you can utilize in your final board exam. So it is very important that you should have good habit of reading your textbook. You should have a good habit of accessing your library to get a lot of publications book, and you can set up a habit to read the books. It is very important for you guys. Okay, and the next chapter is involve or engage in extracurricular activities. What we observe also, most of the serious students, they are always busy in their schools, in their study, but they don't focus on their physical and mental health, which is very important for them. Because trust me, if you are not going to involve yourself in extracurricular activities such as group discussion, panel discussion, quiz competition, many more things are there. And apart from that, your favorite sports. Maybe you like to play cricket, hockey, badminton, football, volleyball, whatever games you liked it. You have to give some time for physical or involvement as well, because that will maintain your physical and mental health as well. So it is very important that apart from the study, you have to dedicate your 1 or 2 hours every day for sports as well. You have to dedicate your 1 or 2 hours for other extracurricular activities that include quiz competition, essay competition, so forth and so on. So that will give you better health, that will give you better information, or it will refresh your mind to focus on your studies again. So to maintain your physical and mental health, it is very important for you people to dedicate your some of the times for your favorite sports. Okay, so this is very important. And the next important topic is time management. Dear students, as I told you, you are standing on a very crucial time of your life. So you have to understand the importance of time. Time is a real asset. Time is a precious asset for you, because you know God has given every human being on this earth 24 hours in a day, and that include maybe US president, our prime minister, our CM, or any other person. So each and every person on this earth having 24 hours in a day, but it depends upon how people they are going to utilize their timing. So for you at this stage, you don't have any other responsibility than involve yourself in your studies. So you have to manage your time, right? Apart from your school timing, apart from your private tuition timing, it is very important that you have to manage your time for your personal study as well. So time is a very precious asset. Trust me, I'm going to give you one very good example. Let's say today I have 1 lakh rupees and I spend 1 lakh rupees. I have the time to get 1 lakh rupees again, or I will earn that 1 lakh rupees again. But let's say unfortunately if I'm to lose this year, 10th and 12th standard, I don't get this year again in my life. So that is a timing, right? So you have to understand the importance of timing. And trust me, dear students, I'm going to request you, keep away yourself from the mobile phone. Don't watch TV. Don't play games. I completely disagree to play the games on your mobile phone or your electronic gadgets. Please, it is a totally waste of time. So then don't waste your time for nothing, and don't put your hand wherein there is no output. Okay, that's mean you don't supposed to burn your hand for nothing. So it is very important that you should keep away yourself from all these electronic gadgets, so that you can focus and you can give most of your time for your studies. And the next important topic is be prompt and present. See, as your colleges and schools are already started and you are sitting in July, right? It is very important for you students to attend each and every period in your school or colleges. Because you know, when you try to attend your school and college, you will get a lot of information while your teachers they are giving through textbook, through case studies and all. So you should present physically there and mentally as well. It is not only that you have to attend the schools, but your mind is somewhere outside. No, that will not help you for anything. It is important for you. You should present there physically and mentally as well, and you have to grab as much as information where your teachers are trying to tell you. You have to understand how they are going to solve the problems, how they are going to utilize the formulas, how they are going to solve the equations. So you have to understand each and every time about your schools. And it is very good habit for you. Whenever you sit in the class, you always raise the questions. You always ask the doubts. You always ask your concerns. Because otherwise, what will happen? Either you will understand everything or you don't understand anything. There are two possibilities. So to understand your chapter, to understand your study material very clearly, you have to always ask the questions to your concerned teachers, and they would be more than happy to clarify your doubts and your questions. So in this way, you have to create your own identity in the school, saying that you are very clever students and you always ask doubts to your respective teachers. So be present there, be prompt there. So this is also very important. And the next chapter is practice mock test. It's been a very conventional method of doing study. Even though I remember very well when I was in 10th and 12th standard, our teacher used to say that we have to collect the previous year's final board exam paper and we have to try to solve all the questions. That's mean you also have to do the same practice. You have to collect your previous year final board exams, make a bunch of papers and try to solve those questions within a stipulated time as per your subject and as per the timing given to that particular subject. So that will boost your confidence and you will understand that time management. How you have to put your time for objective equations, how you have to manage your time for lengthy equations. In this way, you are going to have the practice to solve all the questions within stipulated time. So it is very important that you should have regular practice of doing mock test. That will boost your confidence, that will give you more information about your weaknesses and your strength. And ultimately, this will be a very good practice in perspective of your final exams. So last important factor is have career mentor. See, each and every person on this earth is having mentor in their own life. And as of now, for you, your mentor could be your parents, maybe your father, maybe your mother, maybe your elder sister, maybe your elder brother, maybe your good friend, maybe your society people who are always like they have their experience and expertise because they already face 10th and 12th exam. So you should take a guidelines. You should take the information from your senior people because they are having that much of information to guide you to give you complete handholding. So it is very important that at this point in time you should have a good career mentor in your life. So always you can you should be very close to your parents. You should be very close to your school teacher. You should be very close to your tuition teacher. So always make them your career mentor, and they can give you complete handholding support to you so that you will boost your confidence and accordingly you act as per their information, and that will ultimately help you to get a good results in your final board exam. So, dear students, I hope all the points here, all the factors you understand very clearly because I am given a very good in simplified language with own examples as well, and I hope these concepts are very clear to you. I want to request you, dear students, please implement this concept in your day-to-day study life, and I'm 100% sure saying that you will get a very good marks and you will come out with the flying colors. So, dear students, thank you very much for your patience. I wish you very good luck, and I'll say take care of you and the people who take care of you. Until then, this is Shaikh Yasin. Chill out.